Each one of them also has exclusive tracks made just for this CD. It's $44.99. You're getting 55 songs. Talk about an entire party listening to the best of the best and just bringing in those holidays. Take a look at your screen. Do you see that? From wine to coffee? I know. We're finishing it off with a bang. That's what I do. I start with the coffee and I finish with the wine. But this is from Keurig. This is truly the best of the best. When you want that coffee, you want it fast, you want it still to be delicious, rich, and creamy, but you want it with the press of the button. Here's the really great thing, is this is the lowest price we've ever had on this configuration, ever. So you're getting the Keurig. This is the Keurig K-Supreme Single Serve coffee maker, and you're getting the frother, and you're getting the K-Cups. All of that for $139.99. Originally, it's going to be nearly $250. A massive savings that you can get home on a flex pay of $46.65. You get the brewer, you get the guide, the user manual, the frother lid, the power base, and you're going to get 10 of the K-Cups in the pods. Black we have right in front of us, and we also have it in the gray. Carrie Miletto joins us now. Boy, you're bringing all my favorites today.
It's all my favorites, too.
Oh, my gosh, I love it.
We should hang out more.
That's great. You're the party girl. She brings the party.
But yes, this is the K-Supreme, which is loaded with features. And really, we know that Keurig is someone we've trusted for many, many years, bringing us the best in single-serve technology. But now, the K-Supreme is giving you those extra features that we wanted, that we now have in one machine. And on top of it, giving you the frother, which really opens up the whole world of possibilities for you. So let's start with how this coffee looks that was just brewing here at the top. I always know that a brewer is doing its job when I can put my hand behind it and you don't see my hand.
Yes.
Right? Because
Rich,
now we know we've
deep.
gotten a rich extraction, lots of aromas, lots of nuances, everything has come through, and it's not going to be that watery coffee that you go, no, not interested in that, okay? The K-Supreme is really going to do it for you, and so let me break it down on how easy it is to use it. But the reason that extraction process is different, let's start there, is maybe you have the old style, and our old stream used to be one puncture here, and then it would just flow right through the middle, and then that was how we started.
Yep.
But guess what? We're Keurig, and we knew we wanted to get better, and we wanted to bring you the best extraction possibilities. Then we did multi-stream. So now went from one stream down the middle to 5 streams.
Oh.
So now it is really saturating throughout the cup. It's really bringing everything out of those beans possible, and that's why you're seeing those really nice, beautiful looking coffees, teas, hot cocos, you name it. It's really pulling and extracting everything out of those cups. So the MultiStream technology is just the first feature that I really love. Secondarily, right here at the top, we can see, and then we'll load up our new one, is that we have our strong button. The strong button kind of works like a pour over or a French press, in the essence of that when the water comes down into the cup, it actually holds it for a moment longer, just to let it really kind of sit on the beans, and that extra timing is going to really saturate it even better. Over ice is going to brew at 193, but then it's going to quickly kind of cool it before it hits down because it's brewing over ice. So we want to make sure we're not just melting everything that we just brewed. And then you have 6, 8, 10, and 12 ounces. So everything from your recipe drinks that you're going to make with your frother all the way up to your travel mug size. And that's where the drip tray actually moves for you to be able to do that.
So if you didn't want it strong or over ice, you just hit the button.
That's, well, so here, we pop it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna pop up, and then back-to-back brewing is really important too. So if I was going from a coffee to a tea, what I love about this is if you're a household, that you're all different drinkers, you guys all love different things, you are totally fine with this because you are going to be able to just switch out your pod, pop a new cup in.
You don't have to worry about
No, you do not. It's just gonna pop right down just like this, and notice how now everything has illuminated. I'm gonna hit my strong button on this because I do want that strong feature, and I'm just gonna do coffee on this one, so I wanna do a little extra, so I'm gonna do 10 ounces because I'm not gonna put any milk in it. So
look how easy that is.
That's
one press of the button.
And then you press the K button, and here's the other part that I wanna talk about. This is gonna brew so fast. We're actually gonna watch it just because I want you to see in the morning or whenever it is that you want your fix. The last thing we want is waiting a long time. Do you see in those matter of seconds that it is already brewing? Secondarily, if I lean in, all you hear is the drip.
Yeah. There's no, oh yeah, there's no.
Right? We used to hear, okay, that used to be our piston-driven technology. We have now moved to where we have an air pump and water pump, super quiet. We call it quiet brew technology. You won't hear a thing. So you're not waking up anybody in the house. If you have kids, you know, or you're in an office, you don't want to cause a lot of noise. 66-ounce pitcher, which actually comes right off just like this. So you can take it to fill it, and it has a handle, which is quite nice. You can have it on the side, or on my other machine, you'll see that I moved it because it's a dual position reservoir to the back. So if you have 5 inches, this one's moved all the way to the back. This is all that it would take up is 5 inches when it's in that position.
You see that? So it's all the way in the back. You can have it on the side, or you can have it in the back. So if you just have, how many inches is that? 5 inches.
That's right.
You're gonna have, I mean, that is crazy. I love that small footprint. This is making your iced coffee. It's making close to that espresso when you're getting that strong, right? And you're getting all of the different options of the 6, 8, 10, 12. Love that large reservoir. But remember, you're also getting the frother. And it's not just that little thing you get. You know, sometimes you say it's a frother and it's just that little
the little whisk.
That's not, this is a full frother. This is
with the base.
Keurig frother with the base. And you're getting the K-Cups at 40% off. This is the lowest deal we've ever had on this configuration. So you can get it home for $139 and some change, a flex pay of $46.65. Are you the coffee drinker? Is this going to be what fuels you through the holidays? You deserve it. Do it. You're the magic maker. This will help you make the magic. Do you know of somebody that's the coffee drinker? What a great gift, because you can actually break that down in 3 payments of $46.65, making it so much more doable to give it as that gift for something they will use every single morning. And it's from Keurig. It's a name we know and trust at 40% off.
And you know, we have over 600 varieties from over 85 brands that have partnered with us. So I mean, that's another thing to make you go, wait a second. If Starbucks, if Mott's, if Cinnabon, if Celestial Seasonings, I mean, the list goes on. I mean, McCafe. I mean, there's all the brands that you could ever possibly think of. And then if there's someone you say, what about my local brewer down the street? Guaranteed they're probably making their own K-Cups. That's not even part of those 600 varieties that I'm talking about. So the list is long, but let's talk about the frother, because that is what makes this different. Inside there is a whisk in there. It is magnetic, so it pops out. So you always want to make sure that that is down where it needs to be. And then you're going to come down to the base. The base is what powers it. So you just pop that on like that, okay? And so then we're going to pop our milk inside.
This is true frothing. This is what takes it to make any specialty coffee.
It popped itself on. Look at that. That's so fun. Okay, so there you go. So this is going to be your hot froth, and if we held down at the bottom, that is a cold froth. If you ever wanted to do a cold foam, you know those cold foam, vanilla cold foam, whatever.
Also, I was thinking hot chocolate.
Absolutely. Well, you could do that. So here, I'm going to pop this down just like this, and let's see. Let me get him to go off here. And then we're going to pop him on, and there he goes, he's spinning. So once that happens, it's going to spin and aerate. Takes about a minute, between about a minute and a half to 2 minutes. So I'm just going to pop this on. It will stop itself. And what I love about this is when you want to make those recipe drinks, you can pull this out. But when you don't want to make those recipe drinks, you just have the 5 inches across of the machine. You could pop this away in a cabinet somewhere, pop it out when you need it. Super easy.
How do you clean?
So you just want to rinse that out. Super easy to clean. Don't ever put it, because at the bottom is the electric.
So don't put it.
Well, I just stopped it. So there you go. But you don't ever want to put that in a dishwasher or anything like that. Just clean it by hand.
And then also just vinegar. It's the same. It's so easy to clean your Keurig too. That's one of the things. I've had a couple different makers, I should say coffee makers, and sometimes they're really, really hard to maintain. This is so super simple. I think it's one of the most simple that there's out there. It's a press of the button to get that to run through, and you're getting specialty coffee. We're talking hot chocolates, we're talking teas, we're talking, my favorite is lattes, because you are getting this. I've never seen a better frother in my life.
The frother is fantastic. I'm going to do a 6 ounce here. I'm just going to press the button. I'm doing my Baileys I have at the bottom. So I'm going to do a Baileys and coffee. And then I'm going to put my milk up at the top here so that we can put a little like milk topping. And then I even have ice cream. I mean, the list goes on. There's so many really cool things that you can do. But that's because the frother now enables all these recipe drinks to happen, things that you couldn't do before. When I put the lid on, I'm just going to come down here, press the button, light goes on. It is spinning inside. I don't have to do anything now.
It stops itself.
It stops itself. So over here, this one has finished. Fantastic. So let's go over to this guy that I had made here at the top. So I could have stopped there. If you're a black coffee drinker, that's where you would stop. But if you want to have this most luxurious, delicious froth, do you see this? How beautiful is that? When you load that up into your coffee, it now changes the whole game.
You could actually do coffee art. You could actually
for
do
sure.
That would be so much fun to be able to do. And look at that richness.
Look at
You know,
that.
how much would you pay for this?
It just changed the game.
At any coffee, we have so many beautiful coffee places down in Westchester.
Yeah.
Can't visit them. They're so expensive.
It is really expensive to do coffees now. I don't know what's going on.
The control room's just like, we're real thirsty now up here.
Everybody wants the drinks. Everybody fights for the drinks when we're done.
Everybody does. So think about all of the holidays that you have coming up. How many times would you love to be able to do those specialty coffees at the end of the night, you know, before everybody goes home? You can do it with the press of the button. That's it. You don't have to go brew and then try, somebody wants this, somebody wants that. You could make your own coffee bar, actually.
Let's do this one. So while I'm waiting for my froth on this one, I'm gonna grab some ice cream and pop this down here. A little affogato action. So this one is a donut shop peppermint bark. What? Okay, so there are so many cool things you can make. Again, I'm gonna press 8 ounces, I'm gonna press the K button, and off it goes. It can't be any simpler. You can do this, you can make these recipes, you get creative and you start having a lot of fun because you have the frother. Look how fast, it's already brewing. I just pressed the button.
And let's listen again.
Nothing. I have the frother going and the machine going. Nothing.
Do you hear that? Nothing. So you're not waking up anybody. You know, we're talking about really fun things to make, but at the end of the day, it's that coffee that you need. I need it in the morning, and to press the button, and it's the best coffee. Keurig, it's been huge forever. They could have kept with that single stream and been fine, but tell us about the new technology that we're seeing.
What's interesting about the MultiStream again is that, oh, that ice cream, you guys, that was a good shot. The MultiStream has taken us from one stream coming down right through the middle, and that worked well, and that was how we did it from the beginning, and that made us innovators in the space. But when we realized that we could get you more extraction, that we could get you more flavor, that we could really pull out everything from those beans by using MultiStream, we absolutely started to do that for you, and that is in this K-Supreme. So now you are able to get, again, if it's, and let's talk about Nizza, because that was the one that I made at the top. La Colombe, this is their #1 medium blend, the Nizza. You're getting 10 of those in the collection. And La Colombe, it means white dove. That's why you see the dove on there in French. And they're really growing. They are a company that's really, they're at the airport, at the Philly airport, actually. And I was like, oh, wow, look at that. And their shops are popping up everywhere. You may see sometimes their little lattes in the store and things like that. Being able to have this it's got flavors of nuts, brownie, and chocolate, and it's a medium roast, 100% Arabica. This is delightful. I'm telling you, it's delightful. So the fact that you're getting 10 of those to get started right out of the box means you can get started right as soon as this gets to your door.
Creating, right? Have fun, create at a price nobody's seen before, $139.95. Remember, you're getting everything that you've seen here. You're getting the K-Cup Supreme Single Serve Coffee Maker, 5 inches. That's all you need, 5 inches across, and you are gonna have everything to make, from your specialty drinks to your hot chocolates to your teas. We have 2 colors. We have black, this is most popular and most limited. Fewer than 500 to go around on that one. Grab that one for sure. And then we also have it in that beautiful kind of a space gray. You're getting the frother, and it's not just that little frother one. This is a full frother that gives you the best of the best with also a press of the button and 10 K-Cups to get you started. You are gonna have the best holidays. Have that bar out.
Look at that.
Magic at the end of the day.
I just lined it up, so before we go, tea, the Baileys, the affogato, a beautiful latte, all made in minutes.
Can I take
with
one?
this machine? Please, take whichever one looks lovely to you.
Oh, all of them do. I love you.
I love you too.
Lobster and coffee. Mwah. Thank you. Happy holidays. You know what today also is? It's Giving Tuesday. So if you feel so compelled to give back, we've got a great way for you to give back. HSN